all students and young friends. Welcome back to Sea Level Physics. Today I would like to explain some numericals based on body projected vertically upwards. Suppose one body is projected vertically upwards from the ground with some initial velocity 19.6 meters per second. Now find time of ascent, time of descent, time of flight, maximum height covered and velocity at half of the maximum height. That is the given question. See, this is what reference level, otherwise ground, from which body is projected vertically upwards with some initial velocity u, that is 19.6 meters per second. Here g value is 9.8 meters per second square. Now see, as body is projected against gravity, gravity is acting downwards. So here body is projected against gravity, so it is under retardation. So gradually its speed gradually decreases and becomes zero somewhere here. Somewhere here what is the velocity? Zero, right? Final velocity 0. So this is point of projection A. This is final point in the vertical motion B, right? So here body doesn't remain at highest position. Why? Because still it is acted upon by gravity. So again it retraces its path. Because of gravity, again it is under acceleration. So while going up, it is under retardation. While coming down, it is under acceleration because of gravity. So same can be written somewhere here by the side of AB. Like by the side of AB, I am writing one more line. That be B dash, A dash. See the direction of motion, vertically downwards. Here vertical upwards, vertically downwards. Of course, B dash coincides with B, A dash coincides with A. In fact, body doesn't follow two lines, it follows only single line. While going up A to B, while coming down B to A. But to avoid confusion, the direction of motion is represented by two vertical lines, right? AB, A dash, B dash, right? Now at B dash, in case of downward motion, at B dash, what is the velocity? Initial velocity 0. Here u equals, right? Here at A dash, what is the final velocity? Means minus u. Here final velocity v equal to minus u. Why? Because the speed with which particle departs any point while going up, it arrives with the same speed to the same point in case of downward motion. Why? Because there is no air friction, right? Body is subjected to only gravity. In that case, the speed with which body departs any point in its vertical motion, right? It comes or arrives the same point with the same speed in case of downward motion, right? So that's why here at point of projection, what is the initial velocity u, right? In case of upward motion, in case of downward motion, particle reaches the same point with same speed. See, v becomes u, but with relative sign only difference. Remaining is same. See, magnitude of velocity remains same, means speed remains same while going up and while coming down at point here. Of course, A is nothing but A dash. Both remain same only. Both coinciding with each other. So therefore, while going up, initial velocity u, while coming down, final velocity at A or A dash, again u only but with negative sign, right? Okay. Now what is meant by time of ascent? See, the time taken to reach highest point from the point of projection is known as time of ascent. Here it is time to go from A to B is time of ascent. So what is time of descent? Means the time taken by this body to reach point of projection from highest point, that is from B dash to A dash, that is time of descent. Now what is time of flight? Means that is the total time for which body remains in air, that is here. If there is no air friction, then time of ascent becomes equal to time of descent. Then time of ascent plus time of descent is numerically equal to time of flight also, right? Now maximum height. What is meant by maximum height? Means here the vertical height through which body raises before its velocity becomes zero is known as maximum height. This is what maximum height, right? So these are the parameters which we are going to discuss now. Right? Now coming to first point, that is number one, time of ascent. See, time of ascent means take this segment into consideration. Time taken to go from A to B. A to B, right? So here initial velocity U, final velocity V equal to 0. So take V equal to U plus 8. That is V equal to U plus 8, right? V equal to U plus 8. So what is the final for segment AB, for segment A to B, right? So initial velocity U, final velocity 0. See, this is what reference line. This is our reference line. Here U is positive, right? V is 0. So V is 0 equal to U positive only, plus A is minus G. Why? Because the particle going up or coming down. G is negative. Why? Because gravity is always acting vertically downwards. That is minus G into T becomes TA, time of ascent. That is GTA plus or minus GTA becomes plus GTA. I am taking this side. That is equal to U. That is implies TA equal to U by G. This is what time of ascent, U by G. Initial velocity of projection divided by acceleration due to gravity. That becomes time of ascent. Now, what is time of ascent? See here, 19.6 meters per second. That is initial velocity. So TA equal to U by G. U means 19.6 divided by G means 9.8. So 19.6 divided by 9.8, that is 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Right? 2s. Right? Coming to TD. How to find TD? Here. This is a segment which you have to consider. That is A, here it is B. Here V equal to 0. Here U, A equal to minus G, T equal to T. Right? Now coming to time of descent. Time of descent means you have to consider segment B dash, A dash. Number 2. Alright? What is the segment here? B dash, A dash. Take the segment B dash, A dash into consideration. That is B dash, A dash. Here it is B dash, here it is A dash. Of course, BA also. B dash is nothing but B, A dash is nothing but A. That is BA, otherwise B dash, A dash. Now what is the initial velocity here? 0. Right? Okay. So what is the final velocity? That is minus U. At point of projection, while going up, what is the speed? U. Or velocity is U. While coming down, at the same point, what is the velocity? Minus U. So V equal to minus U. Right? Now A equal again minus G. A equal again minus G. Right? Now you can take V equal to U plus AT. V equal to U plus AT. V means minus U. U means 0. A means minus G. T means TD. That is TD. Again, minus cancels. U equal GTD. TD equal to U by G. U by G. Right? Again, same formula. Time of ascent also U by G. Time of descent also U by G. Right? So that equal to U by G again. 2 seconds more. 19.6 by 9.8 once again. That is 19.6 initial speed divided by G means 9.8. So TD also 2 seconds. Right? Here also 2 seconds. Here also 2 seconds. Okay? Right? Now coming to time of flight. Number 3. Time of flight. T. What is meant by time of flight? In the entire motion, the total time for which body remains in air is known as time of flight. Am I right? So we have to consider both segments, that is A to B plus B to A, otherwise A to B plus B dash A dash. So take segment AB plus BA, or BA means nothing but B dash A dash. B dash A dash. B or B dash A dash. Right? Now Again, V equal U plus AT. See here. Otherwise, S equal UT plus half h square. Take S equal UT plus half h square. Otherwise, V equal U plus A. Take V equal to U plus AT. Right? Now see, this is what AB, this is what A dash B dash. A dash, sorry, B dash A dash. B dash A dash. Right? At point A, what is the speed U? At point A dash, what is the speed? Minus U. That is V becomes minus U. Right? While going up at point A, what is the velocity of projection U? While coming down, with what speed it reaches, with what velocity it reaches the same point means V equal to minus U. Right? So therefore T becomes time of flight. A becomes minus U. Irrespective of direction of motion, A always minus U because gravity downwards. Now substitute. Here it is initial velocity, here it is final velocity, that is minus U. So V equal minus U, U equal plus U, plus A minus G, T means capital time of flight. So plus or minus minus, plus or minus minus GT equal to U plus U, that is 2U. Time of flight equal to 2U by G, 2U by G, right? 2U by G. Alternative method. What is alternative? Alternative method. If I take S equal UT plus half h square for entire motion, AB plus B dash A dash, what is the total displacement? 0. Why? Because path starts from A, goes from A to B, again retraces from B to A. So A itself initial and final position. Right? So therefore, what is the total displacement covered in entire motion? 0. In entire motion, total displacement equal to 0. It goes up and retraces like this. So AB or BA or B dash A dash otherwise. So S entire motion S equal to 0. Right? A equal to minus G. Small t equal to capital T. Time of flight. Right? So initial velocity U, initial velocity at A, U. Now take S equal to alternative method for this time of flight, that is S equal to UT plus of AT. S equal UT plus of AT square. S means what? In entire motion, A itself initial as well as final position. Therefore, there is no gap between initial and final position. Why? Because A itself initial and final. So displacement equal to 0. 0. In entire motion, it is not at all covering any displacement. Right? 0. That equal to U means U only. T means capital T. Plus half into A means minus G. Small t becomes capital T. Right? That is plus or minus minus half GT square, half GT square, plus or minus minus half GT square, carry that minus half GT square to RHS equal to RHS, that is U into T. So TT cancel, we left with half GT equal to U, that is T equal to again 2 times U by G. 2 times U by G. So in both cases, we have same relation. What is that relation? T equal to U by G. Of course. What do you mean by U by G? It may be time of ascent, otherwise time of descent. So same can be written as twice TA, otherwise twice TD. Right? Okay. Time of flight equal to twice U by G. That is 2 times U by G. Otherwise, 2 into U by G means either time of ascent or time of descent. So, in case of body subjected only to gravitational force, if there is no resistive force like air friction, in that case, time of ascent becomes equal to time of descent. In the same case, time of flight becomes equal to twice the time of ascent or time of descent, right? So now what is the answer? Your answer, time of flight twice u by g. U by g means what is the answer? 2 seconds. 2 into 2. That is 4. That is 2 into u means 19.6 by g means 9.8. So 2 times 2 to ja 4. 4 seconds. Here also 4 seconds. Right? So that's how one can find time of flight. Right? Now coming to fourth point, maximum height. See, this is the maximum height through which body rises before its velocity becomes 0. Right? It is projected from A, goes along straight line, retards means speed decreases and somewhere here becomes 0. So before its velocity or speed becomes 0, this is the vertical height through which body rises, that itself maximum height. Right? Now how to find maximum height here? How to find maximum height means, how to find, say, maximum height. Number 4, maximum height. Okay. Now see the segment, take the segment AB into consideration. That is, here A, initial velocity at A, U, here final velocity at B, that is 0, A equal to minus G, S equal to plus H. Why? Because this is the reference line. From this reference line, body goes up normally, therefore S becomes positive. Of course, G always negative while going up or while coming down. Why? Because gravity dominates. Right? Now to get H, we have U value, V value, need to find S value, that is H. So take V square minus U square equal to S. So V square minus U square equal to AS. Final velocity 0, initial velocity U, that is 19.6. Right? V 0 minus U positive, that is plus U whole square, that is 2 into A base minus G. H means plus H, that is minus U square equal to minus or plus minus 2GH. That is minus cancel here. H equal to U square by 2G. H equal to U square by 2G. This is what expression for maximum height. That is U square. U means 19.6 whole square. 19.6 whole square divided by 2G. 2 into G means 9.8. So 2 into 9.8, 19.6. Here 19.6 whole square. So square one cancel, we left with 19.6. So H equal to 2 into 9.8 means 19.6. 19.6 whole square by 19.6. That is, we left with 19.6 meter. Right? This is what maximum height. Is there any alternative method to find H? By taking another equation of motion. Can we take? Yes, we can take. What is the other way to find expression means? You can take displacement equal to average velocity into time. Displacement equal to average velocity into time. Let's see alternative to get maximum height. Alternative method for finding maximum height. Alternative method. Right? S equal to, see, take the segment A, B, S equal to plus H. This is the reference line. Right? U positive, S positive. Right? T equal to TA. Now we can take displacement equal to average velocity into time. See here velocity is U, 19.6. Here velocity is 0 at highest point at B. Now we can take S equal to average velocity u plus v by 2 into t. Right? What is t here? T means ta. Why? Because I am trying to go from A to B, that is the time of ascent, ta. Initial for the segment, initial velocity is u, final velocity is 0, time is ta, s equal to plus h. So s means h here, maximum height, u means u only, plus v means 0. See here, v means 0, v equal to 0, right? Divide 2 into t means t. That is h equal to u by 2 into ta. Ta means, what is ta? U by g. Time of ascent expression, that is u by g. U by g. That is u square by 2g. So u square by 2g. So maximum height equal to u square by 2g. So that's how one can find expression for maximum height by using average velocity form. That is displacement equal to average velocity in time. Otherwise, h equal to v square minus v square equal to 2as. Okay. Now coming to fifth one. What is that? Velocity at half of the maximum height. See, at the point of projection, what is the velocity u? That is 19.6. Suppose it goes through a vertical maximum height h. So at half of the maximum height h by 2, this is what h by 2, this is what h by 2. So from A, when it is projected this initial velocity u, okay, during its upward motion, when it reaches a height which is equal to half of the maximum height, what is the speed of the particle at that position? That is the question, right? Now let us see velocity at half of the maximum height. Number 5. So question number 5. See this one, segment A, B. So initial velocity at A, that is u. This is what reference line. Total height h. Here velocity is 0 at highest point, but no need at velocity at highest point. We need to find velocity at half of the maximum height somewhere here. See this one, s equal to plus h by 2. This is what midpoint, midway of A and B. This is the point midway of A and B, at which we need to find velocity of the body, right? So if s equal plus h by 2, we need to find velocity at half of the maximum height, right? Now for this segment, apply v square minus v square equal to as. That is v square minus v square equal to 2as. Here initial velocity is u, final velocity at half of the maximum height is unknown. That is v at half of the maximum height whole square. This is what initial, this is what final. So v means v at half of the maximum height, that is whole square, minus u square. U means first one, that is plus u square, equal to 2 into a means minus g, a equal to minus g. H means h by 2. Displacement covered s equal h by 2. S equal to h by 2 from A to there, right? That is v at half of the maximum height whole square, plus u square means u square, minus, that is minus u square, minus u square equal to 2 to cancel. We left with the 2 to cancel, that is minus gh. Okay, that is v at half of the maximum height whole square minus u square equal to minus g into h means, what is the expression for h? U square by 2g. Total height, u square by 2g. U square by 2g. U square by 2g, right? Now, on extending, say, v at half of the maximum height whole square equal to, take or carry this minus u square and RHS, that is plus u square, right? GG cancel, minus u square by 2, minus u square by 2. That is u square minus u square by 2 means u square by 2. So v at half of the maximum height whole square equal to u square minus u square by 2 means u square by 2. That is v at half of the maximum height equal to plus or minus u by root 2. Plus or minus u by root 2. See, b square equal to u square by 2. b equal to plus or minus u by root 2. Positive sign is while going up, negative sign is while coming down. Suppose here, this is the segment while going up, A to B is what? Half of the negative height. While going up, positive sign. While coming down, from B to A, while coming down, take the same formula with the negative sign. Here also h by 2. This is what h by 2. Now take negative sign. So positive sign is to be taken while going up. Negative sign is to be taken with. Negative sign is to be taken while coming down. So that's how you can have velocity at half of the maximum height equal to plus or minus u by root 2.